So I just finished watching Daredevil season 3. I know, why did I put it off for so long? I honestly don't remember. I've loved season 1 and 2, and then something happened. I don't know. I just never got into 3. But it's fantastic. It is so good. I'm really stoked for Daredevil Born Again. I hope they're able to hit those same notes that this original series hit. But it got me thinking, it's insane we haven't gotten a Daredevil game in, like, forever. I can't think of when we have, at least in my lifetime. So I thought I'll start a new series on our page here, and it's going to be A Man Can Dream. So let's go ahead and dream about what would make a great Daredevil game. First off, of course, you got to have a studio. You got to have the developers. And I think Slow Clap, the makers of Sifu, would be perfect. I don't want the same like Arkham combat, the Spider-Man combat. That stuff is great for where we get it. But if you've played Sifu, that combat is crisp, it's meaningful, and man, does it feel good when you master it. And I know it sounds like a big stretch, but hey man, a man can dream. And look, we have Arcane making a Blade game, and dude, you would have never thought that was possible. So here I am, dreaming for Slow Clap to bring us a wonderfully choreographed action game in the Daredevil universe. And aside from the combat, another way you can separate this from like just a standard Batman formula is giving us a lot of courtroom time. I know that sounds boring to some, but hear me out, hear me out. And we should have something that's kind of like a morality system. Not necessarily where it's going to be good or bad. The great thing about Daredevil is he's a lawyer who's trying to uphold the system, believe in the system. But the other end of that, he's fighting crime on the streets because the system doesn't always work. And that duality is what makes him so interesting. Add into the mix that he's like a devout Catholic, and that just adds all the spice you need for his beliefs and who he is as a character. So imagine you get the choices of like bringing down criminals mainly through courtroom drama, gather the evidence, make the case, make people believe in it, and send them to jail. Or of course you rough them up, you do the vigilante thing, and you do what we know as the Batman route. And I know it would be a lot, but it'd be really cool if the game really let you like fully do one or the other while also letting you balance it out to be like the perfect character here. Where like literally if you just do all the lawyer stuff, you're just literally making your own Wolf Among Us with the MCU, and that'd be really cool. But regardless, I think this is a stellar idea. Even if this idea doesn't come to fruition, I hope somebody makes a Daredevil game because I'd love to see it. Of course, the third-person action. It'd be really cool if like it was a slight little like Easter egg that if you do first person, it is like fully like dark and you just see the echolocation. Would be a really neat touch. But the last thing I want to have in here is they should totally, like while you're roaming the city of New York, there's somebody listening to Evanescence in some apartment building and you get a trophy for it. Because we can't forget that original Daredevil. We can't forget that. But I know all of this is so far-fetched. It's reaching for the stars, reaching for the moon. But hey, a man can dream.